Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is Perry Guy coming to you from the Gulf Coast. And this is my book, A Gulf Coast Christmas, written by myself and illustrated by Bridget Starr Taylor. It was late November on the Gulf Coast, and Beach Bunny in the marsh by the sea was preparing the Christmas social for his friends. All felt joy and excitement to decorate the tree. There is a seasoned grand old cypress that adorns the bayou of a nearby stream. This sacred tree near Beach Bunny's home is where they celebrate the immaculate birth of Jesus Christ, the precious Holy Child King. A gentle fall sun smiled kindly upon the chilled early morning ground, preparing a comfortable setting for the festive gathering that was bound. First arrived Bama Beach Mouse along with his beach buddy Gusty Ghost Crab. They brought a magnificent fossilized starfish Gusty had on loan from the Dauphine Island Sea Lab. Soon to follow, a trio of pelicans gently gliding, landing smoothly on the misty marsh runway. Adorned atop their heads colorful Christmas hats, the trio well known for their humor and love of play. Their burgeoning pouches full with fresh catch from a bayside cove, salty oysters, blue crab, and brown Gulf shrimp made up a tasty, traditional seafood gumbo. A group of petite sandpipers rapidly raced along the waterline of the sleepy stream, their tiny legs moving faster than needles, stitching a quilt on Mama's Singer sewing machine. The sandpipers were adorned with necklaces they streamed down from the neck down to the feet, made from shells of unfortunate sand augers that failed to make a timely retreat. Cuddly Caleb the Bayou Beaver was the next Christmas party guest to arrive. With his spouse, the lovely Betty Beaver, and young ones close by her side. As a family of natural herbivores, they brought wild turnips and tasty greens. Gopher fruit, native acorns, maple bark, and sweet muscadine jelly made up a delightful vegan cuisine. There was a bit of wonderment about the guest when Felix the Fox bashfully arrived. But he vowed to a pescatarian diet and assured his commitment would not be compromised. This is a wondrous time of year when a spirit of peace is most present than all. We shall joyfully celebrate this time and let not our differences hinder this peaceful resolve. So everyone gathered around the grand cypress and began to dress the barren tree with unique and delightful Christmas decor, heirlooms passed down from each guest's ancestry. The pelicans brought a long string of shiny pearls and wrapped around full measure of the tree. The pearls bore a brilliant glow caused from seasons of polishing by sand and sea. The sandpipers attached oblong sand dollars to the colorful necklaces they wore. They dyed them playful colors, purple, pink, gold, and sea blue azure. Caleb, the Bayou Beaver, carved magnificent woodwork depicting baby Jesus in the manger low, using enchanting driftwood, creating a scene of the love that God did bestow. Betty Beaver and the rest of the Beaver clan placed bottlebrush blooms throughout the tree, which added such vibrant color, and nectar from the aromatic blooms oh so sweet. Beach Bunny had prized Christmas shell ornaments he would decorate the tree with every year. They were of various colors, shapes, and size, and did perpetuate joyful Christmas cheer. Beach Bunny knew in his heart that Felix the Fox did not have ornaments of his own to bring. So he shared his precious shells with Felix, and they decorated as a team. And now decorations were nearly done. Gusty and Bama climbed the trimmed tree, placing the majestic starfish on top. It was the grandest ever to see. Then the most incredible thing happened as they admired the work they had done. The last of the migrating monarchs gently landed, enjoyed a taste of sweet nectar, and soon were gone. Their Christmas would be far across the Gulf, somewhere on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The guests prayed them speedy and safe travels, and the monarchs faded into the fall sun's soft glow. A group of playful dolphins waited patiently, swimming in the surf near Mobile Bay. They served as guides to the monarchs and helped them find their way. The grand oak cypress adorned and decorated, Christmas festivities and dining complete. The content guests all headed toward home, to their own blessed, humble retreat. No one was more grateful than Felix the Fox, his heart so very full, and life was good today. No one aware of his particular circumstance, many times being shunned and turned away. Often he is misunderstood because he is different and spends much time by himself quietly at home. And this time of year could leave his heart sad if, while the community celebrates, he is left alone. So this Christmas, if an acquaintance or perhaps a new friend you have yet to meet, maybe an elderly person or a homeless soul living in the street, they may be dismayed and burdened with a hurt which has them quietly desperate, alone, full of despair. Take a moment to share the love of the season. Let them know someone does truly care. And this hope is still alive. This hope is burning bright and strong. This hope that once lay calm in a lonely manger, now the light of the world is calling to lead them safely home. Remember the reason for the season, the prophecy in Isaiah 7:14, the Immaculate Conception in Matthew 1:20-21, eternal life through faith in Jesus Christ, John 3:16. And then we have a Lagniappe section. Lagniappe is a little something extra. And then we have the story of the Sandpiper, which can be found in my first book, Treasures in the Sand. And here is an advertisement for Treasures in the Sand and the Mardi Gras Boat Parade. And this is a poem I wrote. I took some photographs one morning at my mom's home in Kentwood when there was dew all over the ground, and there were thousands and thousands of spider webs covered with this dew. And so I took a bunch of pictures, and this one I got lucky, and it looks like there's pearls of dew on the spider web. So I wrote Pearls of Grace. The pearls of dew align the spider's web of silk, exposing the trap laboriously pre-dawn the spider built. The devious plot of malicious intent avails no spoils for effort spent. So the architect retreats to a more formidable space. But heed tomorrow, little fly. Today you have pearls of grace. And this is my book, A Gulf Coast Christmas, which you can find at thepainterandpoet.com. So please visit, and each book is signed, and I think you'll love it. Thanks.